Alright, check 1 2, check 1 2. Mic looks good. Desktop audio is working. Everything else seems to be okay. Alrighty then. Hey everyone, good morning, good evening. Maybe not good afternoon. Unless you live in the middle of the ocean. Unless you live in the middle of the ocean somewhere. But hey everyone, welcome to Mahjong night. My name is Ruka, and yeah, if you haven't been here before, basically Mahjong night is, if people want to play, let me know. Let me know, and I'll set up a room. Otherwise, I'm going to start with ranked and rattle off some stuff that might be on my head, or maybe not, might not be on my head. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. There's a few things I actually have kind of sort of noticed in the past few days. Today especially though. Today especially. But let's get started over here. I haven't played since last time, so I'm hoping my luck holds out. FYI, I just got into Adept 2. Got back into Adept 2 after sinking to Adept 1 for the longest time, so hopefully I don't lose too badly these days. We'll see. We'll see. Alright then. So yeah, I've been playing a lot of Blue Archive recently. I mean, I've been playing the Blue Archive games for a decent while now. But I've also been, what do you call this? I have been going through the story at my own pace. There is a lot of stuff that happens, so I'm trying to like catch up on all of it. And I gotta say, the writing for Blue Archive is not what I expected when I first played the game. Or at least, you know, I guess I was when I first started Blue Archive, I guess, when I did that, I wasn't really thinking about the story itself, I guess. I was just kind of playing through it, see if it was fun enough to keep around. And at the time, it didn't really scratch the itch, so I kind of dropped it after a while. I think it was only recently. Was the anime? Was it something else? I don't even remember anymore. What got me to pick it up again? But I'm pretty glad I did, because it's actually pretty good. The game is actually pretty good. The story-wise, it's pretty good. It's just a little weird with the pacing and stuff like that. Where you have a heck ton of chapters, and just trying to get through all of that can take a while. I mean, I guess it's kind of like, it's kind of what do you call this? Based off Princess Connect as far as the separation of story and stages, so I guess it kind of makes sense that's done that way. But it's still like a lot of reading. It is a lot of reading. I think Princess Connect has most, if not all, of it voice acted, so that's kind of nice. But oh crap, this isn't good. But Blue Archive isn't, so there's a. I mean, I guess I should be thankful it's not fully voiced, because if it was fully voiced, it would take me a lot longer to get through it, story-wise, than it would normally. Because I tend to listen to all voice acting regardless. I don't know how people can just skip the voices if it's already voice acted. I don't know. It just feels a little abrupt. But it just seems a little abrupt to do that. But yeah. Anyway, for the past few weeks, I've been trying to catch up on the story, and I started Eden Trinity this week on Blue Archive, and I gotta say, it's actually pretty good. I mean, a lot of people would say that the Eden Trinity writing is when things get really, really good for Blue Archive. I feel like that's probably true, but at the same time, when I compare it to the previous, when I compare it to the previous chapters, it's not. I mean, I guess there's a lot more going on there. There's definitely a lot more going on. Gosh darn, I was so close with that. So I don't know if it's like necessarily writing or what, but it took me a good 3 days just to get through, I guess, 3 chapters. Well, I don't know how I don't know how to. What was it? It's like set in volumes, and each volume has like chapters. I guess it was chapter. So I got through the first 3 chapters of Eden Trinity, and I got to basically the ending for that. But there's also a 4th chapter, so I'm assuming the ending for that came about at a time when I wasn't sure. I guess that they were still going to expand it or not, or I don't know. It's a little weird because it's not. When you go through all the chapters, there's a release order and there is a chapter order, and it's just trying to figure out, do I read it in order? Do I not read it in order? I've been reading it in order. I don't know if that's how I should be doing it, but I did it anyway. I did it that way anyway. But yeah, Eden Trinity is interesting. It also makes me realize I guess the first volume 1 and volume 3. Well, I first noticed in volume 1, but in volume 3 it really did hit home that there are no proper adults. There are 0 proper adults in the world of Blue Archive, and you can probably say it's a gacha game. It's also supposed to be like a waifu game. I get it. I get that argument, but from a story perspective, it's actually a huge plot point. It's actually a gigantic plot point. Yes, there are other adults in the form of animals and robots, though for the most part they don't really do much of anything. They just kind of fill the background, so it's not just students everywhere. But as far as the schools are concerned, you don't really see any staff. Staff gets mentioned, but you don't really see them. And they're probably not human. As far as the player character is concerned, you're the only human in the entire game. Crap. Oh well, I will take this. Furry 10? Oh my gosh, I have 0 chance of winning. Oh, what did I get myself in? What did I get myself into? Well, I'm gonna make them sweat. That's what this is. I'm gonna make them sweat. I'm gonna make them think I have something when I absolutely have nothing. Why did I reach you that? Why did I reach you that? Oh no. Are they gonna see through my bluff? We'll see in like about 4 turns, I guess. 4 or so turns. Will you see through my bluff? Do you know what I have here? For all you know, I could be waiting on a Mon. But I will never win. No, what have I done myself? Wait. I was gonna talk about the Blue Archive stuff, and now I'm just very curious how this is gonna turn out. Has anyone else called my bluff on this table? Maybe the Mutsuki in front of me has. The other 2 on my left and right still haven't probably picked up on it. Deftly avoiding what doesn't actually exist. Hey! I survived my bluff. That's not what I expected, but I did anyway. Okay, well then, back to my Blue Archive experience. Yeah, there were several lines, I guess, in Volume 3. We should call it Volume 3, Eden Trinity, where basically kind of drives home the point there are no proper adults in the game to, at the very least, you know, be teachers to all the students, which is kind of interesting. Yes, waifu game, I get it. You're kind of like also the only human looking male throughout the entire thing, so it's like, yeah, okay, I get the memes, I get all of that, and the gacha reasoning and stuff like that. But setting that aside, it is interesting though that the theme that keeps on coming up almost every single chapter. I say almost every single chapter, or at least almost every single volume so far, is that it is a teacher's job to guide the students, and there are no proper teachers in the game. Like, basically none. There are no teachers. There are all the lessons, and all the lessons are basically done on Blu-rays and discs, I guess. I'm not sure how that works out. Like, no proctors and stuff like that, so it's very curious. Hey Lacats, welcome. I'm just kind of talking a little bit about my experience with Blue Archive recently. I have gone through 3 chapters of the Eden Trinity. If you've seen me spamming in Twitter regarding my experiences, yeah, talking about that. I know a lot of people say the writing in Eden Trinity is the best writing, but it's also like I feel like the writers have, you know, at that point they've written enough to maybe flesh out the story a little bit if they haven't planned that far ahead when they made the game. But basically, the thing I was talking about just now though was that I realized how the students really don't have a proper role model, or at least a proper teacher, and that point keeps on getting brought up every single time something big happens where a student seems to be doing something bad, I guess, for lack of a better word. Like, I'm gonna go into spoiler territory here a little bit with at least the Eden Trinity, because that's where it comes up the most. In the Abydos chapter, the first volume, basically you only have 5 students in the entire school, and that is it. No teachers, no classes, no nothing. It's surprising that it still even functions as a school despite all of that. And then when you get to, I guess when you get to Volume 3, where you finally get into Trinity, it's explained to you, hey, everything's on a Blu-ray disc. That's how lessons are taught. Okay, I get it. There's no supervision right there, and that's kind of why the student council and all that stuff is set up the way it is. It's, okay, all right, I'll take that explanation. Not the first time anime kind of setting has student council be like the supreme, what do you call this, government, for lack of a better word, in the setting. But also, actual teachers just do not exist. At least in other series like Railgun/Index, or even the Horizon series, teachers still kind of exist, at least. I mean, but again, student council stuff and shenanigans and whatnot, you know, still there. But it's kind of like whenever any student really acts out, though, there's just no proper teacher to like guide them, I guess, and it's always pointed out by the teacher, sensei, that it's their duty to guide them, and it's kind of like, okay, a lot of these problems can be solved if he was just around, or at least someone was around, basically. And I kind of get it. Things would have been really, really bad if he wasn't around. And I'm just kind of amazed, I guess, a little bit, that that's where the writing is going. I am so glad I haven't delved into any of these, but at the same time, I haven't been able to do anything. The heck? What is up with these hands? I haven't done anything here. And I am in 4th place by sheer bad luck. Wow. Actually, wow. At least there's no direct hits, but I can't do anything to prevent getting hit. Yeah, an orderly teacher is not a thing in the game, basically. So I'm kind of wondering, where the heck did they pick Sensei up? Where did they pick Sensei up to actually do actual teacher stuff? I am very confused. Very confused. I get it. Again, gotcha game. Self-insert character, whatever. But I'm kind of hoping some things are going to be answered in the story. Probably won't be, but I'm hoping. I haven't gotten far enough to actually make any such guesses yet. I'm kind of also trying to figure out, should I go ahead with Volume 3, Chapter 4, or do I go ahead with Chapter 4? Or Volume 4, I guess. All I know is I'm not supposed to do Volume 4, Chapter 2 until I do Volume F. Yeah, I was going to pick up Volume 3, Chapter 4 last night, but I got busy and I couldn't do it. But so I'm gonna have to find time to do that. It takes me like between 3 and 4 hours to finish all of an entire chapter. It takes a while. It takes a while. And I have thought about it many times about streaming my reaction, because I do see where it would be nice to see reaction, I guess, while doing that. But I also kind of just like vibing by myself when I read through it. Like, I'll post my reactions on Twitter and stuff, but yeah, sometimes it's a little hard to do a, what do you call this? I don't want to say unhinged, but a unfiltered reaction on stream. There is always going to be some sort of filter on me when I'm streaming, and sometimes it just depends on my I guess mood. Maybe mood's not the correct word. It depends on my condition and what I'm doing. But when I'm streaming, I have like a million other things on my mind. I can't just turn brain off and what do you call this? Do whatever. So it's a little tough sometimes. So I've kind of opted to do the Twitter route and basically becoming spoilers for whoever follows me on Twitter. Whatever. It's okay. I try to make my reactions as spoiler-free as possible whenever I do it. But sometimes you just kind of have to post the actual meat of the story in there. It's a little hard to avoid sometimes. just like Hifumi's speech, a very Gurren Lagann speech, but I see where she's coming from, and I wholly support it. I wholly support it. I mean, despite all the stuff, I guess, that happens in Blue Archive, it's still fairly lighthearted overall compared to, say, some other gacha games, which is all doom and gloom, and I wholly appreciate that. I wholly appreciate that Blue Archive can still be fairly lighthearted despite all the random shenanigans that happens. It does. There's a few things that make me think though. There was this one thing I saw somewhere in one of the Blue Archive meme accounts on Twitter, where it was listing all the gacha games and basically their real life equivalent in the real world. Like Azure Lane was the Navy, Girls Frontline is of course the PMC, and then you have Blue Archive as Youth Militia, and it kind of made me think, why does everyone have guns in this game other than gameplay stuff? And why does everyone seem to be a little bit on the militant side besides gameplay stuff? Like, gameplay stuff aside, okay? Like, you can always give gameplay reasons, but outside of gameplay reasons and such like that, why is it set up the way it is? And I'm just kind of curious, who's what's going on here? What is going on here? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get any answers for those anytime soon, and probably never will, and I'm okay with that. It would just be kind of interesting to answer some of those questions. Though at least I got an answer regarding the Halo. What can actually break a Halo? Enough damage. Enough damage will break a Halo, but some things will also instantly break it. Like, okay, cool. I guess as long as you're a student, you have a Halo. Is my understanding. But as long as, but there's also people like Shun. I guess if she is technically an adult, she still has a Halo for some odd reason. I am not sure why. Unless she, like, what do you call it? Unless she purposefully, I guess, got held back so she could still be a student, but also at the same time still be teaching? Question mark? I don't know. I haven't gone through her Momo talks yet, so no idea what the situation is there, if anything can be gleaned from it. I do have both Small Shun and Big Shun. Somehow I have both of them. I have no idea how that happened. So, yeah. I am... what do you call this? What the heck? I did not need this right now. I did not need this right now. I think what do you call this? That's the first bad luck for today. Other than actually, you know, not being able to get out from 4th place last time, despite not doing anything. I don't know if the Halo will disappear after they become an adult, but there's nothing else that says it won't. I mean, like I said, Shun's probably the only other adult there, but for some reason she also has a Halo, which possibly could be one of two things that I'm thinking right now. Probably thinking too much about it, but if it is a thing, there's only two reasons why she still has a halo. One, she's still somehow technically a student, or two, what's the other one? She is from Kivotos, and everyone in Kivotos has a halo except for some reason the animals and the robots. Don't know why. Don't know why. I think the first one makes more sense though. Only reason why I say that is because during the Railgun collab, you know, the Railgun characters technically don't have any halos, but as soon as they got into Kivotos, they got one. And they got one. And the only thing that really makes any sense there is because they're students, question mark? It's not just Kivoto student stuff. What do you think it is? I'm curious if there's any actual theories regarding it. I know a lot of people will say they accept it as it is because there's no reason to think too hard about it. I'm just kind of curious. I'm just curious. But yeah, I'm gonna try to finish all of Eden Trinity so I can actually get to Volume F. And the main reason I'm trying to get through the story as quickly as possible is because there are rewards apparently for Chapter 5, and I can't access Chapter 5 yet just to get the rewards. So I am at least gonna try to read the story on my way there. The good thing is there's still like 30 plus days before before the rewards, what do you call this, go away. But I haven't gotten my, are they giving out 10 roll tickets for that one, or are they giving out gems? I don't know. I think it was a 10 roll ticket. I haven't gotten my 10 roll ticket from that yet. So I'm kind of working my way through that. I think I can also get it by fielding certain students, but I don't know if I have those certain students to put in a team. So that's another thing. That's another thing. I'm gonna have to double check. I may have, and I can still get it that way, but it still would be nice to get the chapter clear rewards because I'm a little bit short on tech notes. Yeah, I'm a little short on tech notes, and I can't spam the stages for tech notes hard enough to get them. The drop rate is so freaking low, it's ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. So I'm trying to speed run the chapters. It does take a while though. You need to spend a long time to read through all that. I was kind of surprised though that for as many little sections as Eden Trinity did have, the chapters themselves go pretty quickly. For the most part, it goes pretty quickly. I'm still in 4th place. And I am not in East. Okay, why did I do that? Let's see. Well, there's gonna be a rough climb out of this hole. I'm trying my best though. Think the Halo stuff is in Kivotos only because you see other adults like Black Suit. He's from outside Kivotos too, just like Sensei, and he doesn't have a Halo. I mean, I get that, but also the other residents, the animal residents, the robots, don't have anything like that. Though supposedly the animal residents in Kivotos seem to be at least also decently bullet resistant. At least the Shibaseki owner was, if I remember it correctly. Or if the anime is anywhere near accurate, at least the owner was for that one. Because I would think he would have gotten hurt pretty badly by all the bombs that were set. So despite not having a halo, he's still kind of resistant. Sensei isn't, and I got to the point in, well, I mean, I finished 3 chapters in Eden Trinity, and he does get shot. He gets shot. He does bleed. He does bleed. I guess I think supposedly he gets a little protection from Arona. He gets a little protection from Arona, but it's only as good as however much energy she can provide, and I guess it wasn't enough. Oh, was that Saori that did that? I don't remember. It's like, how did he get shot? I don't remember. But yeah, that was a thing that happened. I will say though, there's a few things that I've noticed also with regards to some students. At first I thought the Abydos school was basically the main school in the game. I still do think that. Like, they are the main school in the game. I just kind of wish we could get back to them. But each school has their own issues, and Sensei has to be everywhere despite only being one person. So there is that. I was also glad to see them back in Chapter 3. Didn't think that was going to happen. It was kind of funny when it did happen, though. It's kind of funny. I am having so much bad luck as soon as I got into Adept 2 here. Gotta help Faust. How did Faust become the leader? I know they just kind of made her quote-unquote leader, but it's like she didn't agree to this. But now she's taken the title. Oh well. I also thought Shiroko was like technically the main character for the series, but I guess because we don't spend that much time in Abydos, she's also not. It's either Shiroko or Hoshino that are technically the main character for the series, but you don't see them enough in the other chapters to actually get that. Maybe in Chapter F, Volume F, we'll see that a little bit more. Volume 2, not a whole lot really happens there. I think it's the least angsty volume so far. Just weird stuff happening. It's like Millennium's such a weird school, right? But I mean, between Gehenna and Trinity, yeah, symbolism, whatnot, I get it. There's stuff happening there. Millennium just kind of doing their own thing. No real drama in the school, suffice to say, except until you get into the ruins and wake up something you're not supposed to wake up. But that's on them. That's on them. And then all the stuff that happened in Volume 3 made me realize that Hina is best girl. Hina is the one true waifu, and I am now forever trying to get Hina in my team. I do have Iroha as my favorite, but Hina is the one true waifu, and we cannot. Anyone who says otherwise is yeah. she needed all. Sorry, my voice kind of. she needed all the love. She needed all the love after all the stuff that she went through. And I would not mind spoiling her whatsoever. End of story. And that is such an Aru hand, what the heck. Yeah. I do think seeing that, I wasn't expecting to see that in the middle of the story. It's like, where did Hina go? Oh crap. And then I don't know how Sensei figured out where to find her, but it's like, okay, you just kind of did that, didn't you? You just kind of up and left. I get it. You're tired of everything, and you don't have to do anything. But holy crap, I wasn't expecting that whatsoever. Still, she is one true waifu. For all the interactions we've had with her is kind of like, you know, it just she's the one. I guess she's the one that we tell a bunch of stuff to, and I guess trust the most. So yes, and now I'm just trying to get Hina, and it's really hard to farm her shards. I only just recently got enough shards for Shiroko, and I have not claimed her yet. I do have cycling Shiroko, but I think the regular Shiroko is the only one I'm missing for like the regular Abydos team. She's the only one I'm missing. I'm debating on actually claiming her right away, or waiting if I can get her from gacha just randomly and then using the extra shards to upgrade her. That might be the better idea. That way I don't have to farm so much for her upgrades. Because that takes a while. That takes a while. Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll go with that. But if as soon as I get Hina through shards, though, I think I'm just gonna grab Hina through shards because I want her in my lobby ASAP. In the meantime, I still have swimsuit Hoshino there because it's a pretty nice background music. So yeah. I did see a bunch of, I guess, spoilers, if you want to call it that, on Twitter regarding, I guess, the new chapter for Volume 1. But apparently we also get a little bit of that from the anime, so that's kind of interesting. I will say though that the anime these past 3 episodes have been on the slow side, and I get it. They're setting up for the last bit of the, I guess, the last bit of Volume 1. But it's still like we could probably like what do you call this? Use one less episode for setup. It feels like it was dragged on just a little bit too hard, a little bit too long. Dragged on for a little bit too long. John Wick Hoshino? Are you talking about second year Hoshino? Is that the John Wick mode? I do kind of wish we can get the earlier versions of Hoshino too, but story-wise, I get why we can't. I just kind of wish we could. Just kind of wish we could. If we could get Yume though, what would Yume be? I guess Yume would be a tank, like Hoshino is. Hopefully she's a better tank than Hoshino, I don't know. She did have the shield first, so maybe? I don't know. I do not know. Well, I guess since we're talking Blue Archive, Chapter 5, I guess, is the... What kind of school is it? I guess we can call it a Japanese school, because technically the other school is a Chinese school. Shanghai Jin is the Chinese school, and I can't say the name for the Japanese school because it's so long. How is that story? How is that story so far? Oh wait, I guess both 2 chapters came out for that one already, so that arc is kind of sort of complete. I still have a lot to catch up on. Hyakiyako. Yeah, it's a little complicated name for me to pronounce. Yeah, I need to get there. I guess I gotta finish. I guess I gotta finish all the other chapters first before I do that one. It's kind of weird though, because you have Volume F, and I get it. There is a Season 1. Volume F is technically Season 1 Blue Archive ending, but then you have Chapter 5 right afterwards, or Volume 5 right afterwards, so that makes it a little confusing, I guess, for people who are just coming into the game. It's like, where do I start? Where do I keep reading to? Kind of thing. I wish I had like a separate tab for Volume 1, like Season 1 and Season 2. The ordering is a little bit weird. But yeah, I'm gonna be working on Blue Archive story. And while part of me wants to stream the reaction, I'm kind of like, I'll just keep doing my thing on Twitter, and hopefully no one minds too much that I'm doing it on Twitter. I will say though, Hanako, it was I mean, when you get Hanako and you see all the fan art and stuff about her, you don't really see the other side of Hanako, which the story shows. And I probably wasn't too surprised about it, but I'm surprised of how much she was, I guess, holding back. That was my impression of Hanako. And if she really wanted to, she could still join the sisterhood. Except she'll be like she could probably be like the one sister who no one should be following. But for some reason, I don't know if the game explains this. Is there a reason why Mari looks up to her so much, I guess? And maybe not look up to her, but respects her so much? Other than they've known each other before? Also, I just kind of find it hilarious how Asuza was basically I guess I was surprised how Asuza was so chill, despite being what, you know, her background and all of that. She kind of takes everything in stride, and she's kind of what's the word? What's the term? Hilariously serious, but also not so serious. I don't know. As I think Asuza is good. It's just kind of weird how she just kind of like sets traps everywhere. I get it. That's kind of where she came from, but still. Sets traps everywhere and basically kind of does her thing. I don't know. I'm just trying to sort my I thought I had all my thoughts sorted out regarding what I wanted to talk about Blue Archive, but I guess I didn't. I guess I did not. I'm just enjoying the story though for what it is. I'm enjoying the story, and I kind of get, not kind of get, I do get why people actually like it. I get why people like the story. You really wouldn't know what it's all about unless you'd go into it. For all the memes and the shenanigans that the Blue Archive fans and like just in general the Blue Archive fans and the fan art, for all those shenanigans, you really can't get the story from that. I mean, in general, you can't get that from any game or media just by looking at the fan art and the community. But once you actually get down to it, you can kind of understand why even the girls, okay, even the female fans of the series, that even it has female fans. For a waifu game, it has a lot of female fans. You can see why they like it. I can see why they like it. It's actually pretty good. The story is actually, I mean, it's basically a slice of life school story with a bunch of growing up stuff. But it also, what do you call this? It also, you know, it makes a fair point about a lot of things too. Especially with regards to how an adult should be when guiding kids and students, I guess. Students in general, not necessarily kids, but students. Should be the one guiding people. Not this other group who's trying to like do weird experiments and whatnot. I've only seen 3 of them. The third one, I guess, was in Arius, and haven't really gotten much anything from that other than it basically works off like what's that thing called? Arius is basically brainwashing their students, I guess. For like, I had another word up that I was thinking of, but for the sake of simplicity, they're basically brainwashing their students, and that's not how you should be doing that. Definitely not. Definitely not. It's kind of funny if you try to dissect the story of Blue Archive, you can find lessons there that you wouldn't have expected to find. And it's not necessarily for I guess the lessons are more for adults is what I'm getting. That's my feeling. To be fair, it's mostly adults that do play the game, so but I didn't think that they'd go that direction with the writing. Or maybe I'm just thinking too much on it. I don't know. I'm just trying to sort my thoughts through it, and I thought, like I said, I thought I had my thoughts sorted out. But I'm more amazed with the themes that keep on cropping up in the story. Anyway, that's my little blurb on Blue Archive. If I think of anything else, I'll bring it up again. But for the most part, looking forward to more of it. Definitely looking forward to more of it. On the other hand, I did not realize that there was a game, it's not E3. What was it? Summer Game Fest, I think that's what it was called. I didn't realize that was going on today, and there were a bunch of announcements which I did not really pay attention to. The only thing I remember from the Summer Game Fest was that apparently if you want to show clips of your game in the Game Fest, it is freaking expensive. Now, if you're a big AAA company or if you're a big AAA company or have a lot of money, the money spent for showing the game in the game show isn't too bad. But if any other person who looks at it is gonna be like, how many games are showing here? How much money is this gonna make? It costs a lot. It costs a lot of money. It's kind of ridiculous. So it's more like indie games probably aren't gonna be showing up there. It's mostly be AAA companies and stuff like that. But there were a few things that I heard people got excited for, and I kind of want to take a look at it. But I don't think we'll be able to do it today. Apparently the summer game show thing ran for about an hour and a half to almost 2 hours. So we got a little problem with that. If I want to check it out on stream today, we do not have that much time. And if I wanted to do that today, we would not be doing Mahjong today, which we haven't gotten enough people for games recently. I'm a little bit saddened about it, but we may. I think I need to open up the stream again to Twitch also during these days. I haven't been doing that. Recently, but I will do it starting next stream. So yeah. Sorry for people who come in here hoping to play, but the condition is I need at least two other people, and we don't even have that. I'm sorry. I am sorry. But yeah, I'll open up the stream to Twitch next time also. So it'll be both YouTube and Twitch for next time. And Twitch is usually a little bit better about finding random people. There's usually someone there. Usually. But for today, I guess we can just talk about random stuff. In like we usually do, in any case. But yeah, the Summer Game Show, the Summer Game Fest, I guess, is what it's called. I don't even know anymore. There were some games that were announced there, and I kind of want to check that out. But I don't know when I'm going to want to do that. I think I kind of want to do it tomorrow. Like we'll look at it tomorrow maybe, or Sunday, and see what's going on. I think I caught one little glimpse of something there that I was kind of interested in. It's called Mecha Break. Mecha Break, I think, is going to be one of those free-to-play games. And I'm not sure what format it is. I don't think it's a first-person shooter mecha. It might be like a top-down kind of thing, kind of like Armored Core was. So interested to see where that goes. Other than that, we're gonna have to like watch the entire thing to get an idea, because I don't know what all got announced. I did have some friends in a couple of channels that were keeping an eye on it, but from what they were mentioning, there's not a whole lot that they were too interested in. And considering it ran for almost 2 hours, I'm not sure exactly how much stuff they showed, to be honest. I think the other one I saw was possibly the Persona, not Persona game. I forget what it's called, but it looked really I'm trying to look here. Fantasio? No, that's not it. What was it? What was it? It was the... Oh, this one. What was it? Oh yeah, it is. ReFantasio, Metaphor ReFantasio. It's like Shin Megami Tensei, but not really Shin Megami Tensei. But I like the style, and I'm kind of curious if it's... Well, I don't know. I'm kind of sort of burnt out on Atlas games, because... Not Atlas games in general, but the Persona / Shin Megami Tensei games, because they all basically play the same. They mostly play the same. You can argue that they don't, especially between Persona 3, 4, and 5, especially 5, where there's a bunch of other things you can do. But for the most part, the game, the battle system is fairly similar from one game to another, and I have a feeling it's going to be the same thing for this new one. But I mean, that's not what you play it for. You play it for the story, one. But I also kind of play it for the gameplay, which I'm hoping to at least be halfway decent, but if they don't change it up a little bit, I'm kind of like meh. I'm kind of like meh. I'm usually a gameplay first person, but I don't mind it if there's a good story attached to it. It's just, you know, if I'm going to be fighting for the most part, at least make the battle system somewhat interesting, you know? For an RPG, make it somewhat interesting. Otherwise, a lot of the themes seem to be gonna be similar to previous SMT Persona games. I guess I think it's also the same devs, but they're trying to make a new series out of it, is my feeling. Oh, I guess there's also a new Sonic Generations game with Shadow. Which, by the way, I don't think I've played any. I guess I haven't played any Sonic. Oh, no, I did play one Sonic game here on the channel. Technically, I played one Sonic game, and it was the murder mystery one. That was the only Sonic game I played. I have played other Sonic games before, just not on stream. I don't think I've actually finished an actual Sonic game, though. Now that I think about it. I remember playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2 way back when, and I had to cheat. I had to cheat to beat that one. Because I just was not that good at gaming as a kid. So, yeah. Yeah, and I think I also remember getting stuck in Sonic. Was it Sonic 3 or Sonic and Knuckles? One of those two. I remember getting stuck on one of the stages and couldn't figure out how to get out. And I decided I'll never play this game ever again. Thing. It might be interesting to go back into those, but I don't know. I feel like I can find something a little bit more interesting than that. Other than, you know, nostalgia stuff. If there is one game I want to play again for nostalgia reasons, it's probably going to be Comic Zone. Not sure if anyone's heard about that. Comic Zone, I remember playing quite a bit back in the day, and I don't remember actually being... No, I think I have beaten it before. It took a lot of work though, but I wonder if I can actually do it easier these days. Though my impression of it was a legit difficult game even for the time. Are you serious? I wouldn't say I had a good hand, but I at least had a 3-Han hand. It has just been one losing streak from another. Oh my gosh. Can we catch a break today? Can we catch a break today? I don't think we're gonna be able to catch a break today. Oh my gosh. Anyway. Hope everyone's doing okay. But let me see. Let me see if I can grab someone from the other Mahjong place I know that might be interested to play, just in general. Let's see. And I have to call in some reinforcements. I am hosting Mahjong if anyone is interested. Might want to try 3-player rank to refresh some gameplay. I guess we could try that. I haven't gotten far in 3-player though. Well, I mean, 3-player Mahjong's a different beast in general, and I am very intimidated with 3-player Mahjong because it gets really complicated really fast. And when I say complicated, I mean crazy. I mean crazy, not complicated. Okay, well, we're gonna try 3-player just to see how it goes. And I'm gonna be basically spamming Aru faces because I am going to die a lot, I feel like. Hey, I got Kita right here off the bat. What is the general strat for 3-player? Because I think, isn't there like one set of... Oh yeah, mods. There's no 2 through 8 mods. But there's 1 through 9 of everything else. Kita. Get rid of this one too. Yeah, what is the general strat for 3-player? Well, apparently, not this, whatever this is. And I probably should be getting rid of the mods, because I can't really use that unless I have 2 or 3 of them. I also have the general idea that there's a lot of closed hands in this mode. I do not know why. Honor tiles are very dangerous. That's the other thing I'm assuming. I'm hoping not all of us here are Smurfs, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Does that make me a Smurf? Does that make me a Smurf account if I don't know what I'm doing? That's dangerous. That is also dangerous. Well, if I lose a lot of points here, I guess it doesn't matter. Sumo? What'd you sumo on? Oh, you were collecting those. Well, on one hand, I'm not dealer, so that's good. But on the other hand, I have no idea what I'm doing here. I have no idea what I'm doing in this, ooh. Pay. Get rid of this one. Starting hand looks extremely good. Get Richie. Okay. It's a good starting hand. I just don't know where to go with this. I think if we can get a 1 or 4 pin, then we can go into Richi. But that is proving a little bit difficult right now. Or if I can get a 1, 4, or 7 pin. If I can get a 7 pin, there we go, Richi. Then we can do that. We're basically very, very close to an actual hand at least. Run! Give me your points. What'd I get? 18,000. This is a crazy thing about 3-player Mahjong. The points go really high. This is also... I have a lot of stuff I should probably get rid of here. Like this one. Get rid of all the wins. I feel like wins in general in 3-player Mahjong, probably not a good thing. I just have that feeling. Also, I feel like there's a lot more traps in 3-player Mahjong, and when I mean traps, it's like you can easily get into Furi 10 as easily as you are able to make a big hand. I probably should have kept some of this stuff. Just kind of playing it safe right now, but I also feel like I shouldn't be playing it too safe. It's not like a regular Mahjong game. There are... I feel like there's a lot more limited hands here. I might be wrong. Could be wrong. But this guy knows what I do not need. Hoping for a green. That way we can kind of go wild. You don't want pins, I don't want pins. No one wants pins. I mean, a regular game of Mahjong win tiles are also useless in general, but I feel like they're even more useless here. Crap. Get rid of you. Oh, that's kind of what I've been waiting for, but now I'm in a bind. It doesn't help that we have one missing person, but all I really have to do here is wait this out, because I'm already ahead. So I don't need to do much of anything, which makes it easy for me. Meanwhile, in 4-player, well, in a regular Mahjong. Oh crap! What do I do here? Let's get rid of this one. Ah, okay. I get it. I see now. I see now. I see something. I can pawn a east. If I can pawn a east, I don't think we'll be that much closer to grabbing stuff, to getting a win. At the very least, I can stall. Very least, we can stall. We'll get rid of you again. There's. Are you serious? Are you serious? I got rid of three so that I could have used that. I could have used it. Oh well, we're just stalling. We're just stalling. Do, 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 do. Yeah, sure, why not? Probably a bad call, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Stalling. Stalling. Yeah, you were not gonna get that. Alright. First place. Or no, oh, wait. Do we have to go? Oh no. They were in Tenpai. But I guess we also have to be above 50,000? Is that the rule for 3-player? You have to be above 50,000? That's kind of high, if that's the case. Okay, Ichi. Okay, Ichi. You can do something. There we go. 30k? So how come we're still in East 3? Is it because... Is it because they were still dealer? $30k is the rule for regular Mahjong. I'm not sure about this one because you start above 3k, 30k. In any case, I'm gonna ruin their day if I get what I need. Not a whole lot of Dora though, so I'm just hoping they don't have my tiles. But it also doesn't help that the other person over here isn't around. There we go. Okay, I didn't think I was actually gonna score that high. But the number of Doras you can get here is ridiculous. Okay, I guess we can try to make it a goal to get to at least Adept 1 in 3-player today. Just win 3 more times. Sure, why not? Easy. Not really, but we're gonna try anyway. Just win 3 more times and you'll get to Adept 1. Anyway, while I try to figure this out. I'm trying to look up some stuff from the game show that happened earlier, and I'm kind of like, yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot that I can talk about unless I actually see the show itself, because a lot of stuff has happened. And just trying to figure it out is like trying to figure out what all happened in the game show is a little confusing right now. Okay. Maybe we'll get rid of this one. We don't need the green anymore. I feel like this round is going to be a little bit tougher. If only because we have 2 other people who are gonna try to do things here to stop me. As the case usually is, anyway. Maybe that was a bad idea. Definitely a bad idea. I just tossed out a door. Yeah, bye, yeah, bye, yeah, bye. That's not how we're supposed to do this. Crap. Crap! Thank you, Rapatsu. Yeah, okay. Remember what I said about winning 3 more times? I don't think that's gonna happen. I think that's gonna happen here. Seems a little difficult. And I only have myself to blame. Wow. I guess let's get rid of you. Well, on one hand, at least it's a 3-player Mahjong, and I don't really have any stakes in 3-player Mahjong compared to regular 4-player. Because we just kind of started. At the same time, though, holy crap, I am hurting right now. This is the equivalent of being at basically 5,000 points or something in regular. I was so tempted to con that thing. Not gonna lie, so tempted to con that. Richi! Except what do we Richi? Richi this one. We got 2 weights at least. Kita. Recovery? Recovery? Rinshan Kaiho with... No. I got Ron for 24,000. I only got half the points back. And I'm not even in 2nd place. That was kind of a bad hand. For 3-player, that was a bad hand. What the heck? You need a lot more work to... You need a lot more work to get yourself out of the hole here. Not sure how I like that. How bad is 3rd place going to hurt me? Because this is gonna be a little bit tough. Three, 4, 4. 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Richi already? I'm hoping we still have another round after this? Yes? No? No Ipatsu though. Crap. It's just one of those things. 3-player shenanigans. Oh my gosh, do you think they're holding my tiles? I think they're holding my tiles. They're totally holding my tiles. I wish I could have gotten rid of this this one so though. That way we at least have a Tanya on our hands. And we did get a Forso, but I did not do that. Oh, you stopped me, and I am 3rd place here. Okay, well, what do we get? Minus 31. Minus 31. This is what I get for saying this was gonna be easy. Now we're back to trying to win 4 more times. Wow. The Mahjong table really said, no, we're not gonna make it that easy for you. Nope, I'm not winning this one. Hey, Mars. Mars, you up for some Mahjong? We need another person. We need another person. Yeah, it is pretty fast compared to 4-player. It's also a lot more hectic. Sure? Okay, let me finish this game. And then we'll set a table up. Get rid of this one. I mean, I'm always looking for people in chat to play with. It's just we haven't had a chat to play with for a while. And I don't know if it's mostly because people are busy, which, you know, people are going to be busy. But yeah, I'm going to have to, like, open it up to... I'm going to have to open it up to Twitch next time. Lurking. I do have a ton of lurkers now that you mention it. You know that thing where they say chat reflects the streamer? Yeah. I think that's the reason why. I think that's the reason why. What does that say about me then? I honestly don't know. What does that say about me if we're going with that saying? Let's see.
No.
Okay, it's not me at least. Gosh darn, the hands in this mode is too much for me. The hands in this mode is a little bit too much. To be fair, I lurk in a lot of people's streams. I just don't say a whole lot. I mean, aren't we all lurkers at some point anyway? We are all lurkers, and I am okay with that. Oh, this is a mess. This is a mess. What am I gonna do with this hand? I do not have a way out. What is my way out? Someone needs to drop a red. I don't think anyone's gonna be dropping the red anytime soon is the problem. Give me a red so I can at least get into Tenpai, please. No. No pawn there. No pawn there. Thank you. Now I don't know what to drop. I was in a good position earlier to drop things, and I am not anymore. And I have now put myself into a possible Fury 10. Not anymore, we are good. But this is also a very cheap hand in terms of 3-player Mahjong. Extremely cheap hand. That may not materialize. I kinda know what I'm doing. I make very questionable discards. Okay, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Ooh. Oh, that's not good for me. Holy crap. At least I'm still in second. Yeah, Death's Door is extremely easy to get here if you just steamroll. Yeah, if you steamroll, Death's Door is extremely easy to get to. Maybe I should work on my way to a Tanyao at the very least. Because I can't make a single suit, so work your way to a Tanyao. Why not? We're kind of halfway there already. There we go. There we go. How many Doras can we get from this? 1, 2. And that's it, just 2 Dora. 2 Dora, Tanyao. Pinfu, maybe? Is there a Pinfu here? I'm trying to count up all my points, but there's not a whole lot going for it. And someone's hoarding all the bamboos. Which I'm gonna be guessing is the person to my right. Come on. Come on. No, I do not have a Pinfu. You know why? Because they have my tiles. Still in second. Still in second. Get rid of you. Kind of tempted to go for the wins in this one, but we're not gonna do that. Might do a pon. Get rid of you. Don't know if that was a good call or a bad call. I had to do it though. Skip that for now. Yeah, I'm gonna be going all in on the Mahjong for the 3-player ones because I have no idea what I'm doing. Compared to 4-player. 4-player, at least I have some idea what I'm doing before, but here, this is uncharted territory for me. Yeah, I'm waiting for East, but no one's dropping yet. Which could only possibly mean someone else is holding on to it. Doesn't seem we're getting any crazy hands in this round, but it's definitely one of those things where it's like, this is gonna decide the rest of the game here. For the bottom two at least. Oh, there we go. There was an out. There was an out. I wanted to keep the threes, but someone probably has the rest of the twos, which is not good for me. Of course I'm gonna be greedy. I'm trying to get out from my hole here. I feel like... There we go. Greed paid off. Greed paid off! How much did it pay off though? Baimon? I'll take the Baimon. It still doesn't get me a first place, but I'll take the Baimon. No, we're not taking that. We're not taking that one. I should probably get rid of this red one too. I don't think we're gonna be able to work that in. 40k points is the cutoff. I think I had 40k though. Well, when that round ended before, but for some reason it didn't stop it. So maybe at least 2 people had to be in 40k? Unsure. Okay. My hand is crap, but we're gonna try to steamroll this anyway. Just to extend the dealer. I mean, all I can really say is that 3-player Mahjong is weird. Three-player Mahjong is weird. I try to not touch it as much as possible for reasons. Ooh, that reminds me. I kind of want. I hope we still have the Blue Archive mode. You know, the mode that we got from Blue Archive, the collab. I hope we have that still, because I kind of like that one. We have like 6 chances to get an Ipatsu. Otherwise, if you don't get the Ipatsu and you get Rond off of, well, that's an extra Yaku for someone. It's like a double. I mean, Richi's already. What do you call it? Richi's already a double-edged sword. Make it a triple-edged sword, I guess, with the weak status. Yeah, I've been Tenpai for I've been Richi for a long time. Someone is holding. Someone is holding and they're not giving it up. I'm surprised they haven't called my bluff yet. Okay, you're Kui over here is almost dead. They're holding on to dear life, and I need to figure out how to snuff it out. Or at least in a good spot right now. If I have to call pawn on a lot of stuff, then I will. We're gonna try to work with this east. I don't know if it's gonna work out, but we're gonna try to work with the east. It will not work out. Already one's been discarded. And that's all it takes for me to toss it aside. There we go. Already in Tenpai. Maybe if I can... If I move these... if I can get another triplet here, I think I'll do that just to increase my points. Not sure how feasible that is, though. Abort mission. Abort mission. Take what you can. End this person's life right now. We have stopped your ambition. 12,000 for that? Really? Oh, I guess it would be. And I am now first place. Eat it. Eat it. Okay. Let's see. We still have to survive. This is the longest 3-player game ever. What the heck is going on here? 3-player games that usually last like 10 seconds. What's going on? We've been here for almost 15 minutes. And I am gonna keep these tiles here because they're shiny. And I think I could use them. The only reason why I'm being greedy is because it's 3-player. And I was trying to get myself out of a hole, which I have gotten myself out of the hole now. So we can end this one of two ways. Or actually, there's really only one realistic way to end this game. Is to make the guy to my right go into the negatives. That is the only outcome left. There is no other way. You want the east? I'm gonna give you the east. Here's the east. Take it. I can pawn my way to victory if I must. And I will if I can. I will hold the west tile, yes. You see the door on these west tiles? I have 2 of them. I will get a 3rd one. I have a feeling I'll be able to get a 3rd one. I'll be very surprised if I can't. And even if I can't, I can still use it as a pair. So that doesn't really hurt me whatsoever. I just have to get pawns on everything else, which should be doable. Should be very doable. Except, I probably should have done that. We're gonna be trading points like this? Gonna be trading points like this? Okay. You have earned yourself a mini war just for that. I will be gunning for you at all possible. And the other person has rage quit. Why am I not surprised? Is there any penalty to actually rage quitting in this game? I've never actually done it before, so I'm kind of curious. I mean, my impression is you're still going to take the hit in your ranking, but you're not gonna, you're not gonna be able to get into a game right away anyway. So why rage quit? Yakuman incoming? I wish. I'm not that confident it's gonna come out, but if it does, we'll see. I have been disappointed with I have been disappointed with, what do you call this? Suankos before. And we're not gonna recheat that for obvious reasons. We could potentially sumo it. Hey! Hey, we got it! No, I shouldn't have conned that. Suanko! Yakuman on stream! There we go. Yakuman? Also, the meme. I'm not sure if anyone's seen the meme for Aru and that Yakuman. We have successfully recreated the meme with that one. Okay. Well, I did promise games with chat, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's do 3-player because we're in a 3-player row. Let's do 3-player. What's bloodshed? This is different. Why is bloodshed? Bloodshed. Oh, I don't like this one. I remember not liking this one. Battle of what? Battle of Darkness, Battle of Asura. They updated this the rules section. Good. Good. Advanced setting disabled. They updated a lot of stuff here. Interesting. Anyway, here's the link for anyone joining through chat. I think you should be able to also join through the game there. Adjust decoration. Do I have any decorations to change up? No. I guess I don't like the Bina Ricci stick, so I'm not gonna change that out. Nyahaha. We got 2 blue archive characters, so that's great. That's good right there. You will not be a public embarrassment. It's called Mahjong. Everyone's an embarrassment in Mahjong. I think there's also one image somewhere floating around that says, what? There is no benefit to Mahjong, only pain and suffering. Something to that effect. Something to that effect. Which I wholly agree with. But we play it anyway just because it's fun. Hey. Moshi moshi. Hey. Man, why can't I get a pay? Hey, be glad I did not get a double Ricci at the start of the game, or a Tenho or a Chiho. I have gotten a Tenho before, and that was awesome. I didn't think I was gonna get another Yakuman so soon, though. And the thing is, the Yakuman counted just now towards the 4-player, so I was a little sad about that. But maybe the meta would be don't do 4-player games anymore, just do 3-player. I really do need to up my 4-player game, or at least be a little bit more lucky. Because honestly, what happened to me back there was pure bad luck. Bad luck in the first game, and the games afterwards. Yeah, it's all bad luck. Everything was bad luck today. What the heck? Meanwhile, I think 3-player Mahjong luck is maxed out. You're either really lucky or you're not lucky at all. And that's just how it is. And I guess also your hand, there's some things you can do with your hand, but not always. It's either you start out with a good hand or you don't start out with a good hand, and it's a struggle from there. Which kind of, that's where we're at right now. It's a struggle. Bum, bum. Da, da, bum, bum. Da, 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 da. I wonder what all the Ricci musics are. I kind of want another one than this. Are you serious? A silent Ricci? Are you serious? Hanemon? Not gonna lie, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. It still hurt though. Hey. Hey. Gotta lock in on the hands in 3-player. I feel like there's more miracles that happen in 4-player Mahjong. I don't know if that's true or not. But that's my impression sometimes. There's more miracles that happen there. Meanwhile, 3-player, the miracle happens at the start of the game. Not so much during. Riichi? Not so fast. Hey, you know what? At least that's not me. At least it's not me. Wow, passing the 12,000 around. Really? Is this how we're gonna play this game? Passing the 12,000? Okay, so I guess what I need to do now is try to get 12,000 from Mars and get it with interest, because yeah, I think getting it with interest is probably the call here. I have marked you. I have marked you. Just FYI. Confusion max. Confusion max. I do not know what to do with my hand. Gonna break that in pot soup because I can. Not that you would probably have gotten it anyway, but still. Darn, the defenses here are kind of staggering. Let's see. All right, I'm phoning in the Mahjong gods to give me the tiles I need. Hello, Mahjong gods. Can you give me the tiles I need, please? That would be great. That would be nice. Much appreciated if you could. Pay. Not what I was looking for. But we're kind of getting closer to. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. I knew I knew I wasn't supposed to do that, but I was betting poorly that that wouldn't happen. I should have taken the other option. Congratulations, Mars. You did not become a public embarrassment. How do you feel now? I think we have time for another round. I think we have time for another round. One more round? Congratulations on that win. Work calls. Okay. No problem. Alright, 1v1 me. 1v1 me. Let's do this. Yeah, you're usually a lot more scary than that in 3-player. What's going on? Wait, you work on a Saturday? I do too, so there's that. Alright, 1v1 with AI. I don't usually do 1v1s, but I'm in the mood for it today, so we're doing it. I kind of wait. No, nah. I was thinking I kind of wish it was like Aru versus Shiroko for this one, but I guess none of us have Shiroko. I know I don't. I only roll for Aru. I only roll for Aru and I do not regret. No regrets. Hoshino and Aru? I think I did single rolls. I did single rolls, yeah. Oh. Got a hit on the AI. It was I feel like if you have a pair of 9s or 1s, it's gonna come out eventually. Because most people are not gonna keep those. So I feel like it's a good bet to keep them around if you can work them in your hand. Otherwise, probably get rid of them as soon as possible. Kind of like this one. So that no one gets to use them. Am I on the right track with the 9s and the 1s? 9 mon and 1 mon. Because if that's the case, it becomes a 3-player Mahjong becomes like a thing where people try to set up the most likely weights possible. At least in 3-player. I don't know if the same thing can be said about 4-player. 4-player is a little bit more difficult to set up the weights. East 2. Somehow we are surviving. I do not know how. Yes, grab you. Kick that out. Kick it out. We don't need this. What? You pawned that thing as soon as I dropped it? That's not supposed to work. Okay, the pays are running out. We're running out of pay in the wall. What's going on here? Tempting. Tempting. Oh my, this hand is dead. I think my hand is dead. Oh no, not the Riichi! How do I defend against this? I do not know. Well, I'll try my best. I will do my best to survive. Good news, AI. Good news is that AI is getting beaten up, so that's a plus. I guess it's still a little bit difficult to get decent hands even in 3-player Mahjong. But it's also, you know, if you get a good hand, you get a good hand. I haven't gotten pays recently, what the heck? I mean, a pay would be nice. Not gonna lie, a pay would be nice. But I guess if I don't get it, I don't get it. Can't do anything about it. No, Ichi Hime, I will not let you do that. You were not supposed to discard that. That was supposed to be for Ichi Hime to discard. Thank you, LuLdog, for your contribution to my points, though. I'll take the 8,000 you earned earlier and add it to my own pile. There we go. GG, GG. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I mean, I get the appeal of 3-player. And I'm starting to understand a little bit how that goes. It's just 4-player, you know, is kind of my thing. 4-player is my thing, but also it's where I have most of my pain in. Look at this. Look at this record for 4-player. I don't remember exactly how many games we did this time around, but I think we did 3 games in 4-player, and they were all bad results. Sure, I got 3rd place in the last one, but still, they were all pretty bad. They were all pretty bad. I need to see if I can bring that back up in my what do you call this? In my spare time. I don't think I'll be able to. My goal right now, though. Oh, what is this? Signature. Oh, I don't remember seeing that. I guess I was clicking around a long time ago and no idea what's going on here. Can you like leave messages in other people's things, or is that like messages for me to do? Ah, some people can comment on it. Oh, that kind of reminds me of from Grand Blue Fantasy, where people can do that. Do you have to be friends and stuff to do that? I guess friends. Let me see. Write a message. There we go. I will leave that there. I don't know. I think someone cursed you out on your thing here a while ago. Done with work. That was quick. Otsukare, welcome back. We just finished Mahjong for today, though. So I have to go to sleep soon to get ready for my work tomorrow. Yeah. Thanks for the Hoshino sticker in the message thing. I guess if anyone wants to add, I'll add this one. This person over here that looks a little weird. Who else have I seen before? I don't know any of these people, so I'm not gonna add them. Yeah, I already looked at it. Yeah, they're a weird person. But thank you for the sticker. The first message on my profile. I didn't know you could do this. I really didn't know you could do this. I was kind of wondering, why would you want to friend anyone in this game? There's like no reason to. I guess there's also no reason to, but why would you? I guess. Now I am leaving random messages to random people. Just because I can. Just because I can. Let's see, who else? 4 days ago, 2 weeks ago. Some people haven't been here in a very long time, and I get it. I get it. Let's see, who is Ranko? I'm gonna, let's see, let's call them. Let's call this person over here. I don't know who they are, but they were in my list for some reason. I'm assuming these are people have met, or at least people who are in Discords that I don't remember. So your stats are garbage. Let me double check that. I can actually see your I cannot see your stats from here. Oh, I can see your stats here. Never mind. Your stats are... This is basically what my stats look like a while back in 4-player Mahjong, and you are in Novice right now. You still have a chance to pull yourself out of the rut. Just saying. Wait, I guess I must have played a lot of 3-player Mahjong before, because I'm not at Novice 1 in 3-player Mahjong. I am at Novice 3. So I must have been playing 3-player Mahjong at some point before. Interesting. Really proud of the double Yakuman? I don't know my friend list. That's the thing. I don't know my friend list. First win of the year? Congratulations on the first win of the year. I'm also glad I got to catch a Yakuman on stream. That is gonna go into the screenshots. Actually, no, I'm gonna go and make a screenshot right now for later. Let me see. What? I think it's logs, and it was Bronze Room. This one. No, it wasn't this. Was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. This was at the... I think this was the Yakuman right here. That was the Yakuman. Classic. I feel like you can see. I feel like you see a lot of. I feel you see a lot of this Yakuman in 3-player. Oh, I can star it? Wait. I'm trying to remember with the other one that I okay, name this log. This is Suanko. I think that's how you spell it. Suanko. There was another one. There was another one a while back. I don't remember where though. Oh, I have a collection. Wait, where's my collection? Collection. Ah! I did do it. I did mark it. I wasn't sure if I marked that Tenho. My first Yakuman ever, the Tenho right here. That was great. That was great. I know I made a video, but I kind of want to see it again. Just because it wasn't this round. It wasn't that round. It was this round. Okay. I want to see it again because... I mean, look at that. You just kind of go into the game and it's like sumo. What? This actually happens to people? This hand exists? I thought this was a myth. A thing you put in the rule books just because it could happen, but it never actually does happen. What are the number of people that actually get a Tenho? I wonder. What is the percentage of people get a Tenho or a Chiho? Chiho being the other Yakuman on the first turn, where you win by calling on the first discard. That has got to be a huge slap in the face. Maybe not a huge slap in the face, but Tenho. Between a Tenho and a Chiho, I think Chiho would be a lot more damaging because you will essentially knock someone out of the game right there and then. With Tenho, that's a sumo. So that's not really gonna knock most people out, but it's going to like hurt them a lot. I think Chiho is much worse. Chiho is much worse to other people if you can actually pull that off. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. This person almost died, but it obviously didn't. Obviously did not. But yeah. Anyway, thanks guys for coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for playing. If you participated. Honestly, I didn't really have much to talk about. Just a little bit of catch up on Blue Archive. I might talk about it more once I get a little bit further into the story. But yeah, Blue Archive actually has a legit good story. Check it out if you're playing it or haven't played it. All the memes, all the community behaviors and such, that's just kind of how those guys are. And you know what, they're enjoying in the game for the game and the series for what it is. Leave them alone. Everyone's a degenerate. Embrace the degeneracy. That's all I'll say about that. That's all I'll say about that. Do Volume 3 Volume 3 Chapter 4. Wait. After Volume 3, do Volume Chapter... Yeah. I knew I had to do Volume 4 Chapter 1 first. Because I remember that being around before Volume F came. But I wasn't sure if I needed to go through Volume 3 Chapter 4 right away after 3-3. I'll just call it 3-3. 3-3-4-1. That kind. It's a mouthful to say otherwise. And I do know Volume F has a lot of chapters, about as much as Volume 3 does. I don't know if it's I don't know if it goes as fast. I just know there's a lot. And I do know the meat of the series story is in Volume F, or at least that's my impression. Because it's basically the finale for Season 1, right? And the thing with Volume 3 mainly is that it kind of sets up the overall, I guess, theme of the game. Volume 1 kind of starts it off as far as what the theme of the game is, especially once you get to the end of Chapter 2. And Volume 2 is kind of like, it's kind of out there. It really doesn't fit in with what what Volume 1 is doing, or even Volume 3. But it's just kind of out there, and I guess it's more like, hey, this thing happened, and we're probably going to use it later, but it's not obvious right now what we're going to use it for. And I don't know what happens in Volume 4. I guess I'll figure that out once I get there. But I assume Volumes 1 through 4 are gonna somehow come together in Volume F. But the themes, at the very least, the themes for the overall story, I feel like, is in Volume 1 and Volume 3. And then Volume F is kind of like, this is how we're gonna deal with it. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, at least when they first go through, when these chapters came out, you know, there was a lot of time in between to read them. But for anyone just coming in, there's a lot of material to get through. There's a lot of material to get through. I'm just kind of glad I don't have to spend stamina to do the story. However, I do have to spend stamina to do the archived events and just to get some not skins, but to get some characters from that. So I'm just kind of hitting skip story on those, and I'll read the story later. That's kind of the thing I'm doing with those. But for the main story, I'm just hoping I finish it in time to do the levels in what do you call it? To do the levels in to get the rewards before the event's done. What level am I? I think I'm 80 something. Let me turn off Mahjong Soul for now, and let me go ahead and open up Blue Archive. Let me open up Blue Archive. I'm gonna get into the game first. This is not a Blue Archive stream, but we're basically at the end of the stream anyway, and we're just kind of doing whatever. I could end it right now, but we're kind of in a groove. So let's talk about a little bit of Blue Archive and what the heck is going on with my account. Dedicated Blue Archive stream in the future? I have no idea if I'm gonna do that. However, I do want to ask a question regarding the assault stuff, because I'm a little bit confused on some things there. Just one thing, really, just one thing. But we'll get into the game really quick before that happens. I guess I can wait. Where is it? I think it's this one. Can you hear the game? Can you hear the game?
LULdog.
It's not showing up though for some reason. There, it's not showing up. Oh, that's the wrong window. Ah, I have it on the wrong title. There we go. I don't know. I feel like it's a little too late to do a story reaction for Blue Archive, but I'm not sure what I would do for a Blue Archive stream. Maybe a Grand Assault or something else. I'm guessing this changes at some point, but I like this one though. So I mean, my Momo talk, I am not proud of my Momo talk, but it does take a while to get through this. It takes a while to get through this. A Momo talk stream, true. I could probably do that. I just need to find time to do it on stream. I mean, so yeah. But no, level 83. I am on global. Am I on global? No, I'm on. What server am I on? Where can I see that? I am on. Ah. Nah, you can't see my email. It's fine. Can't see my email. But just in case I'm revealing too much, let me see. Nah, a little bit of my email showed, but it's okay. What else? What do I need to... ID card? Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Where does it say what server I'm in? I guess I'm on EN, not global. So if you're in global, I can't friend you. But if you're in EN, you can grab this. You can grab this. But the main thing I'm a little bit curious about for, I guess, Total Assault or any of this, I can do hardcore. I can do hardcore just decently, but I can't do extreme. And I'm not sure what I need to do for extreme. I don't know if I'm not strong enough, or I'm just not doing some mechanics on here. It's a little difficult to figure out what the mechanics are. So I've been just doing hardcore, but this is my team for this particular one. No tank, all offense. I did 200 rolls to get both of these. Both Renge and Kikyo. I got both of them. Mai here. We got Fuka for my support. And I don't have any other elastic. Oh, and I don't have any other Sonic characters. The only ones are these three. So, not a whole lot of choices here. Only those three. I did try. I was thinking about getting. I forgot who the Hot Springs person is, as well as Ichika. I didn't get Ichika and the Hot Springs person when they came out. I was saving up for something else. But the only other option, I guess, is to try to use Piercing or Mystic. But the thing is, I think if you use either one of those, there's a mechanic that gets triggered by the boss and kills you basically instantly. And I am trying my hardest not to do that. So what is my other option? Not a whole lot, to be honest. Not a whole lot. I don't see any elastic. Oh, we have Hanako here for... I wonder if I should borrow. I didn't think about that. Maybe I should borrow some people. Let me try that. Let's borrow Hanako for this mock trial. What does she do? Fan shape. Okay, water gauges 1 or more, draws EX skill. Decreases defense. We have multiple people that decreases defense. My skills are not maxed out. I am very much hurting for materials, but I mean, it doesn't really do much there. But this is how far I can go, I guess, even with the assistant. Let's do this one really quick. This is how far I can go with an assistant here. And I think when I did it without an assistant, I was able to remove 6 million HP. And any other team that came afterwards could barely even scratch it. So yeah, a little bit stuck on that. Hardcore is the best I can do right now, unless maybe I borrow someone for extreme. I don't think I can do Torment. That's way beyond my equipment and skills right now. So I'll settle for extreme if I can do it. I kind of like this opening too. It's pretty cool. Okay. So my general thing here is wait for Kikyo to come up. Debuff. Oh, I didn't see this one. I guess we can do... Let's do Renge first. Let's do a Renge. Get the damage in there. And then we can put Hanako. And then we'll bomb. And I think I need to heal soon because I'm gonna die. There's a like part of their HP missing over here. I'm not sure what that is, but I try to get that healed. Ah crap, we need a debuff first. Yeah, I don't know if my rotation is good or not. Yeah, I think the debuff will kill me though if I don't do something about it. Okay, the debuff killed. So that was kind of bad. I usually survive a little bit better than that. Let's try that again. I usually survive a little bit better than that. At least until it gets to the second phase. But this is rough. This is tough. I think Hanako's good here just because she has such a low... She has such a low skill cost. And everyone else is kind of expensive. We do need to heal ASAP, otherwise we're gonna be in trouble. Let's move you guys over here. Renge, why did you not move? Oh, I probably should debuff first. Oh, well, okay. Wait, she can do multiple sprays? I did not know this. Oh, that's why she's good. The multiple sprays is kind of crazy. Oh, we need to heal, we need to heal. We need to heal. Okay, someone died. Someone died. The number beside the health bar? I did not notice. But now I do. I see it now. Okay, this is where everything falls apart. This is where everything falls apart because I can't heal fast enough. Ah, when it says 2 max until 3. Oh, okay, so I'm supposed to save it until then. Well, let's try it then. Let's try it. Save it until I actually need to. One more time, because we can't stay here too long. But I got further than that. I got further than that last time. At least on my own. It's just you have to heal fast enough so that the debuff doesn't kill you. Okay, multiple hit. Okay, we need to heal. We need to heal. Get out of here. Okay, now we spam. We need to heal. We need to rotate. We need to rotate. Let's have you rotate out. Get out of there. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Oh, that was too close. That was too close. The skill rotation really screws with me, though. Okay, I think I need multiple healers. Maybe we can drop Saturn for someone else. I don't know. Because I am dying. I am absolutely dying here. And everyone is dead. Okay, well then. I'm just gonna quit that. I don't know how people do it. I'll be honest, I don't know how people do anything above hardcore. I guess you need to know the mechanics well enough for that, but I'm also just not strong enough, period. I am just simply not strong enough. I do not have the material. I do not have the mats for this. I am short on all the items. I feel like hardcore is fine though. I mean, for the most part, hardcore is fine. Because I'm not exactly trying to rank. What is my rank right now anyway? 34,000. I'm not exactly trying to rank. As long as I get some gems out of this and some coins, I'm okay with it. Nah, I can do hardcore just fine. Hardcore is fine. The main reason why I even want to do a higher thing is to get all the way down here, to get these mats, I guess, and maybe hopefully get these extra coins, but I can't get that far. I can't get that far. I'm too weak for that. I wish they moved these. I wish they moved these up a little bit more. But how many days left do we have here? We have, I think, 2 more days, 2 or 3 more days. No, 2 more days. Yeah, 2 more days to do this. And if I'm not mistaken, how many points did I get today? about 7 million. 7 million, 21 million, and 21 million, so I'll probably get around here. I'll probably get around here before the season ends. I wish I can go a little bit higher than that, but that would require me to be able to clear Extreme and further, and that's just not happening. That is just not happening. I think I need at least 2 healers in my team to survive. Gonna have to try a few more configurations for that. Also, trying to get the mats for these guns for the upgrades here. I don't know if it's worth it. It's too expensive. Upgrading the guns is too expensive. Just in general, I feel so behind in this game. But there's also way too many. There's way too many to train up. Way too many to train up. The struggle in trying to get everyone and trying to just make sure you have a usable team is kind of crazy. Insane and Torment is impossible unless you got all the meta students maxed out. Wow. So there is that bar. There is that bar. And I definitely have not many people maxed out. I mean, look at this. Look what I have. There's not a whole lot I can do here. I am also not maxed out. What is the maximum level right now? 80, 88, 87? Like I'm trying my best with what I have. But oh well. Anyway, that's basically my Blue Archive account. I will be working on story. I'll be working on story. Yeah, I kind of sped through this when the event was around. I'm gonna be working on story and doing this one next when I get the chance. It says complete, but I basically just clicked skip to be able to get to final episode here when it was out. Because if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have made it. Because I think there was like only a week left when final episode when I came back to the game and final episode was running. So there was no way I was going to be able to read all of this stuff. So I just hit skip to be able to get here and claim the rewards for the event. So yeah, now I'm catching up on the story. And we can't do this yet. We have to do chapter 4, episode 12. Oh, really? Ah, okay, so I don't have to go too far then. I could just do this. I could probably just do this one right away, actually. And then go back to Eden Trinity. Didn't Volume 4 come out first before Eden Trinity Chapter 4? At least that's my impression of what happened. Because technically there was a ending over here already in Chapter 3. And then I guess this was added later. Maybe. I also do want to go through the mini stories at some point. I'm just curious too about those and the group stories. I haven't really touched these. I kind of went to. I think I checked out Abydos, but oh wait, Abydos all the way back here. I kind of checked out Abydos, and where are they actually? Hey X Luna, welcome. Veritas? Oh, it is right over here. Hello X Luna. We're done with Mahjong for today, and I kind of wanted to go over my Blue Archives account really quick. Oh, the Veritas ones where that 100 kilogram Yuka came in. I see. maybe we could do a stream of this at some point. I just don't know when to do it because there's a lot of other things I want to cover first, like in my regular streaming schedule. Like Sundays, I try to reserve that for Japanese learning stuff. However, this Sunday won't be Japanese learning, just FYI, because there's a demo of a game that is that got released recently, and it's only available for a short time. So I want to cover it really quickly before the demo is taken down. So we're gonna be checking out a different. We're gonna be checking out a game on Sunday. On Monday, we're gonna be finishing Reverse Collapse Bakery Girl, and next Wednesday, I guess I could do a Blue Archive stream on next Wednesday, but I also want to do something else on next Wednesday. So yeah, we'll be doing a different game next Wednesday, and not necessarily Blue Archive. So sorry about that. But I mean, there's a bunch of stuff here that we can check out at our own pace anyway. Next Friday will be a food review stream. I will tell you that right now. It will be a food review stream. I should have the waiting rooms up by around this time tomorrow, so check that out if you want to see what's coming up for the rest of the week. Make sure to hit notification bells on the ones you want to keep track of, or you want to drop by for. Other than that, that's all I really got for you guys today. Thank you for coming again. Thank you for watching. Thank you for participating in the Mahjong stream. And yeah, I'll be working on Blue Archive. I'll be working on Blue Archive. I gotta sleep though, so I can't do any stories here. Oh, I do want to show one more thing before we go. The students I have lobbies for. Let's see, who do I have on here? There's quite a few I need to still do that. Hoshino Swimsuit Memoria is pretty good, not gonna lie. I do wish there was a little bit more use for Mari in a team, but I guess you can use her as a healer in a striker team and then have like all-out offense in the support. I guess that's how she's supposed to be used. That's my guess, because I don't know how else to use her. And I've got an appreciation for Kayoko. I just wish I have Hina. I just wish I have Hina. After the events in Eden Trinity, I wish I had Hina. And Koharu is just a little bit too fun to tease. Yeah, you have to hear the ASMR. Hold up. Let's go back to her.
ここまでついてこなくてもよかったのに、先生。今はいないのかな。
The ASMR voice, I guess. Though I hear there's an actual ASMR though. I guess I'll have to look that up at some point. She doesn't really react too much to being head patted, but it's kind of there. It's kind of there. It's kind of fun that you can actually do this, the head pat thing. Though the one that's really fun to head pat is Hoshino. Just kind of want to aggressively head pat that. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it on this. Alright, enough stalling. See you guys later. We'll end it on aggressively head patting Hoshino. Bye bye.